Hello everyone and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Gloria and I live in the province of Ontario here in Canada, and I love to share experiences about my life in this country and tips and things that you would need to know before you move down to this country. So if this is the kind of content that you are interested in watching, please don't go anywhere because I'll be starting immediately. Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about frauds and scams in Canada. A lot of people have reached out to me and said, Gloria, I've received an email from immigration telling me my visa has been approved. Some other people have said, Gloria, I've received a call from immigration officer. And, they just want to find out if this is false or this is true. Mind you, there are many people who are using agents now in order to process the application to come to Canada. And most of them don't know that most of these agents don't even know what they're doing. Some of these agents, I'm not denying the fact that they know what they're doing, but there are some who are just out there to scam you of your hard-earned money, and they go away and you can never get them. I'm still chatting with a girl who has lost 8 million Nigerian naira, all because she paid this to an agent who promised her that she and the family was going to get a visa to come to Canada and also to work and accommodation and flight ticket. And I wonder, which company is going to pay for your accommodation and flight ticket in this country? Well, in today's video, I hope that after watching today's video, you would go back and be able to identify the kind of scams that are going around in this country and outside of this country. Just as a disclaimer, I want to mention that I do not work for the government of Canada. I am not a licensed immigration consultant, neither am I a lawyer here in the province of Ontario or Canada. I am only sharing information that is accessible to anyone by using a Google search and checking the Government of Canada information website, cic.gc.ca, to find valuable information about how to immigrate to Canada, either as a visitor, a student, a worker, or as an PR, which is a permanent resident in this country. If you do have any questions or you're looking for an immigration consultant to help you with your application to come to the country, you can go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you can also get more information and more videos like this when I make them. So let us go ahead and answer the very first question. This one says, I received a call from an immigration officer. Was it a scam? And I'm going to read you the answer directly from the Government of Canada website so that you know that Gloria is not just saying this because she wants to say this, or she's just looking for viewers, or she's just looking for subscribers. No, I am telling you right from the source. The website I just quoted to you now, that is where I'm getting the information. So it says that to avoid telephone scams, remember that IRCC does not collect money or payment by phone or prepaid credit cards or through a private money transfer service provider, that is PayPal or MoneyGram. You have to, neither did they ask you to confirm basic personal information on you already provided on the form. So that means that IRCC will not ask you to provide information like your date of birth, your passport number, and things like that. They would never ask you for such. Now, it goes further to say that in some telephone scams, so because there is telephone scams, there is email scams, in some telephone scams, the caller pretends to be a police or immigration officer. And this is what they tell you, that you have broke the law. This is probably a scam or a phishing scheme. Listen again. If you get a call from somebody claiming to be an immigration officer saying that you have broken the law, just know that that is a scam. Listen, if those people who call you after saying you broke the law, if they say you have to pay money or you need to give personal information like your date of birth, your passport number, your bank account or credit card information, or they tell you that you'll be arrested or you go to jail, or you lose your visa or your status in Canada, be deported, or have your account suspended if you don't pay or give them your personal information, be aware, scammers often give a fake name and agent number to appear to be legitimate. If you think the caller is a scammer, this is what you need to do. Ask for the name and the number of the agent and call the call center to confirm that person's identity. If you received a suspicious call, this is what you need to do. Hang up immediately, call your local police if you have lost money in the process, and further report the incident to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Center. So this is what you need to do if you have received a call from somebody claiming to be an immigration officer. What if it's an email? The next question is, I received an email from an immigration officer. Is it a scam? I received an email from an immigration officer. Let us see if it is a scam or not. It says that to avoid email scams, remember that IRCC will never email applicants to confirm basic personal information provided on application forms. IRCC will never ask you for bank or credit card information to collect payment by email. If you are looking for information on how to pay your fees to Immigration Canada, you have to go to the Government of Canada website to find that information. Immigration Canada will never send visa, permit, or immigration documents by email. They have to send it through a secured way. IRCC will never offer special time, limited promotions, or cash deals to get visas, permits, or citizenship status. They will never tell you, oh, this is a one-time deal, this is a limited time offer for you to get a visa. It's all a scam. The email you received might be a scam or a phishing scheme if, one, you did not expect the email from them. So you are just sitting down in your house and you do not expect an email from IRCC. You have never applied to IRCC for anything, and you receive an email from IRCC saying blah, 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 blah. Just know that it is a scam. 2, if the email is from a private address or a free web mail address like the Yahoo Mail, Hotmail, Gmail, Outlook, all those kind of things, if the email does not come from the Government of Canada, that is gc.ca, just know that you are being scammed or have been scammed. If the email uses a standard greeting like dear customer, dear client, instead of using dear Gloria and last name, just know that that is a scam because they must tell your full names. Okay? If the sender asks you to update, validate, or confirm your personal information, such as your date of birth, your password, your credit card, or your bank details, they send you an email and they tell you, oh, you need to validate or confirm something. You need to confirm your bank account details, your credit card details. You need to confirm your passport number, your date of birth. Just know that it is a scam. If you are told that your quick action is required to prevent negative consequences, such as your application being cancelled or your account being suspended, know that that is a scam as well. For example, they tell you, act immediately, respond immediately, do this now. All these are quick actions. Anything that asks you for something to be done immediately, ASAP, just know that it is a scam. If also the email promotes a special immigration or citizenship offer that sounds too good to be true, if it sounds too good to be true, it means that something is wrong with it. If the links in the email claim to bring you to a secure site, yet you are redirected to a commercial or a fake site that is not IRCC's site or a Government of Canada website, just know that you are being scammed or are being scammed. If it contains an attachment that you did not request, so IRCC sends you an email and there's an attachment on it and you never asked for any attachment, or they never told you they're going to send an attachment, scam. If the message is an image instead of a text, that is number one sure banker to know that yes, that is a scam. So common IRCC email practices, let us talk about that for a little bit. It says if the email ends with cic.gc.ca, at canada.ca, international.gc.ca. Number 2, if the email is usually from a do not reply account, it is authentic. If reply instructions are included in the email, for example, if you are asked to submit additional documents, you'll be instructed not to reply to the email. They will tell you, do not reply to this email. Instead, you will have to follow the instructions included in the email to submit the requested document. So if they ask you for a particular document, you have to follow the instructions that has been given to you. This is a secured and this is an official IRCC email. Okay? If IRCC encourages applicants to use the IRCC web form to better track correspondence about their applications to see how they are progressing, the status of their applications, just know that it is not a scam. It is originally from IRCC. For online applications, it says IRCC sends emails to applicants through their account. They will not send you an email directly, because sometimes you will get an email saying you have just received an email from IRCC. Go and check your IRCC portal account. That is when you go into your account, your GC key account, you log in with your details, and you'll be able to access that document that is secured for you and you alone. The email will be that citizenship and immigration, and the subject title will be request for information. That's if they have asked you for something. The email will be signed by the agent you spoke with. That's if you have called the IRCC call center. They would immediately send you an email saying that you've just contacted them, you've just spoke about this, and this is a request for 1, 2, or 3 things that they've asked you for. So there are 2 things you can do. If you receive the suspicious email, do not reply to it. You can also report to your local police or the Canadian Anti-Fraud Center. Now, let us also check another question. Let's look at how can I tell if an immigration website is a scam? I get a lot of people telling me that they are not sure if this is a scammer's website or this is the original website. Let's talk about that. It says that there are many commercial or private websites that offer immigration or citizenship services. Some promote legitimate representative services that you will need to pay for. Others will offer false guarantees to take your money or steal your private information. To know if a website is a fake one or a scam one, this is what you need to pay attention to. If you are asked to pay to access application forms and guides, IRCC only charges fees to process your application. They never charge you to look at the forms and the guide. It's all free of charge. So if you get an email telling you that you have to pay for the guide or for the form, just know that it's a scam. If the website offers special too good to be true immigration deals or guarantees entry into Canada, high-paying jobs, or faster processing of your application, just know it's a scam. If it looks like an official Government of Canada website, but it is only in one language and does not have the canada.ca URL or a URL that ends with gc.ca, just know that it is not from IRCC. If the website provides personal information, if the email or the website, we're talking about the website now, if the website asks you to provide personal information, financial information before you make a deposit, before you start an application process, it is not a genuine website. Click out and don't do anything anymore. If there is no padlock in the browser, Windows or HTTPS, there are some websites that are just HTTP without the S. Just know that it is not a genuine website. Even if the site appears to be secure, you have to be very cautious because most times it might just be an illegitimate website. If the website was advertised in an email from a stranger that you did not ask for, just know that it is a scam website. If the company's or representative's credential cannot be found on the website, that is, they are not in good standing, just know that it is a website that is fake. To avoid website scams, what can you do? Do a website to see if anybody has reported any problems with that particular site. So if somebody gives you a website and say, this is the Government of Canada website, first of all, copy and paste that website and go and check if people have reported that website to see if it is genuine or not. Contact the website owner either by telephone or email before you do anything. Number 3, make sure that your browser is up to date. 4, beware of websites advertised in emails from strangers you did not ask for. Do not give out your personal information unless you are sure that the site is well secure and you know whom you are dealing with. Again, read disclaimers. notices and terms and conditions before you do anything. Now, if you choose to go ahead to pay for a service, understand what you're going to what you will receive for your money before you accept or sign anything. It is very important that you protect yourself from scammers, because these scammers have gone ahead to even clone a website that looks like a genuine website for Government of Canada. I'm saying this because a lot of people have fallen victims to this, and you don't want to be the next victim. Wait, let me look for another question. I received threats from someone who says that they are from the immigration department. Is it a scam? Let us see if it is or not. So it says that if someone posing as an immigration official threatens to arrest, deport, assault, or kidnap you, it is a scam. Read my lips. It is a scam. IRCC staff will never behave in such manner. It is a scam if you are told that you will be arrested, go to jail, lose your visa or status, or be deported, or have your account suspended if you don't pay money or give out your personal information. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada will not contact you in person. They will never contact you online. They will never contact you on the telephone to collect any fee, application fees or fines, or they will never collect any money for you to avoid deportation or any other consequences. Be aware, scammers often give a fake name and agent number to appear legitimate. If you think the caller is a scammer, ask for their name and number and call the call center. If you are not sure if you have received something that is fake, or you have received a call from somebody who is not genuine, make sure you drop and you call your local police, or you call the Canadian Fraud Center. I'm going to stop here today because I know there are so many questions about scams in Canada, but all I want to tell you is that a lot of scams happen on a daily basis here in Canada. I can't tell you how many phone calls I have received on a daily basis coming from scammers. Yes, they will tell me, they say you're about to be deported back to out of the country because of one crime you've committed or the other, and I'm like, hey, I haven't committed any crime. Just know it is scam. Most times what I do is that when I pick up my phone and it's a number that I don't know, my phone will tell me suspected scam. I know that I'm not supposed to pick that call. I have set my phone in such a way that I always will know that this is a call from a scammer and I would not pick it. Also, when I pick a call, when I think it's a Canadian number, maybe it's a 519 number, 416 number, or a Canadian number actually, I'll pick it up and I just keep quiet or silent for the first few seconds. The person doesn't say anything. I just tap random numbers. And you know what happens when I do that? The line goes off. Because when you type in that number, it's like a fax number. It's like fax, right? So they think it's a fax number because it sounds like fax. And they will hang up. The scammer will hang up. Try this and let me know if it worked for you. Also, emails. Be careful of what you reply to. Be careful of the emails you receive. I received an email. I'll give you a story. I received an email one time from at work, and the email sender was my boss. So the person was asking me to do something immediately, and I remembered reading something from how to prevent fraud and scams, that if somebody is telling you to do something immediately, just know that it is a scammer. So when I called my manager and I said, did you ask me to do something immediately? He said, no, that was not me. So I was being fished. You see, that came from a scammer. And if I had gone to do that thing, I would have found myself in a big mess. Because yes, that didn't originate from my manager. It didn't originate from the company. It was a scam. So guys, please, your emails, be careful. Website, be careful of the attachment, HTTPS and HTTP. If it doesn't have the HTTPS, it is not genuine, a legitimate website. And also be careful. Some HTTPS websites will take you to a fraudulent website. Be careful of attachment. Be careful of links. Any link that you are not sure of, do not click on it, because they can get all your data and information in a twinkle of an eye. So I'm going to stop today here, and I want to hear from you. If you did enjoy watching this video up until now, please go ahead and give this video a massive thumbs up. A thumbs up will make YouTube to move my video to other people so that they can watch it and get to understand how to prevent things like frauds and scams. And also, if you've watched this video up until now and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'm begging you, please subscribe to my channel. I'm not saying this because I need more subscribers, but I need people to understand what's happening here in Canada, how to prevent fraud and scams, how to prevent immigration scams and things like that, and how to live, how to enjoy yourself, how life in Canada is, things that you need to know before you come to Canada. You know, brush yourself up with information, because they say information is key. If you are not well informed, you will be deformed. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you that there is a lot of fraud and scams that happen even in this country, Canada, and outside of Canada. So until I see you in my very next video, please don't forget to leave me a comment. I want to hear from you, even if it's just to say, hi Gloria, I loved your video. I want to hear from you. Until I see you in my very next video, which will be sometimes next week, stay safe and bye-bye.